Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy. Today we're going to check out the Mausoleum Bundle. Easily one of the cheaper bundles they've introduced. But it's only got 4 items in it. So is it really going to be worth picking up, or you just want to pick up a couple pieces? Well, let's go take a look at each of them and we'll see if it's really going to be worth your time or not. Alright, into the world. And first up, we've got that super creepy looking Mr. Fuzzy plushie. And the first thing I noticed was his mouth. I went, wait a minute, that looks open. We get closer and holy crap, it is open. Oh, I can foresee people merging crap into Mr. Fuzzy's mouth now. It's gonna happen. I even have a few thoughts of my own. Although my first thought is trying to get his mouth to where it looks like he's gnawing on a power conduit. I don't know why. That's first thought. Alright, next up. I think we're going to go for the big thing. Get it out of the way. The big old mausoleum. Now, realistically, it's not that big compared to some of the other prefabs. Of course, you do end up with a giant concrete slab underneath it. But for once, that makes sense. So, awesome. Alright. Finally, the concrete has a purpose. Working our way around. Seems pretty standard. Oh, I do notice one thing. Totally out of place is the power connector. I don't know. It just sticks out like a sore thumb. I kind of wish that was on top and not hanging off the side. Now, there is a door to this one. And the door is actually pretty freaking cool. So I guess in a way, we get 5 camp items. But inside here, oh my gosh, all the claw marks and stuff. It's like someone locked Wolverine in here. Almost. But, oh, that is just freaking cool. Yeah, I mean, it definitely sends off an eerie vibe. Nothing really going on the ceiling. And the floor is just kind of messed up. Nothing super spectacular. Overall, though, it doesn't look too bad. I think maybe we move on to the next item. Which, honestly, you know what? I should have left that door open so we could hang it in there. Because I think that's where we need to put it. So, let's run back in here. Throw this up here. Oh, and it says it requires power. That friggin' figures. I was hoping, maybe it wouldn't require power. But, it's whatever. We got a generator on standby. Alright, now let's get that hooked up. And, alright. Now see that? That is pretty freaking cool. Even if they did add this a little late, to where it couldn't be fit into Halloween builds, which seems like a missed opportunity. But that is a freaking cool light. Yeah, I totally dig that. Close that door. And let's see, what do we got up next? Oh, get to the right tab. Alright, it's time to... Oh, we're going to hop into the tomb. Okay. So... It seems like a pretty long animation to get into bed, but oh, that is freaking awesome, though. Oh my gosh, it's such a long animation. Alright, truth be told, I skipped ahead a bit because you gotta lay in bed a really long time to get the buff. But now let's see how long it takes to get out of our lovely tomb. Alright, so it's easily one of the most interesting beds we've got in the game. I will give it that. That, I mean, when you're sleeping in it, no one would know you're in there. So that is just fascinating. So, I think now we just get everything in position so that we can blow things up and see if anything special happens. Maybe right here. Yep. How's that look? Yep. Oh, they getting blown up. Alright, it's pretty cool watching the whole coffin thing explode. That was pretty cool. Now let's see if we can line that up. If we're lucky, we blow up the door before the building. Alright, nothing super special about the door. But the building itself, we get a giant hole on this side. The back looks normal. And a smaller hole over there. Alright. I can dig it. I like that, you know... I like seeing the variation of the, you know, nice, pristine version versus, oh, you blew it up. The only downside, like, is people who want to repair your stuff when you actually want it destroyed. But it's still cool. So let's go ahead and repair all this. So, alright. So, my thoughts on this. Oh, gosh. There it is. Alright. Our little coffin thing. That's pretty freaking interesting. And I can definitely see using that as things other than a bed. The plushie, super creepy, so I love it. The prefab itself, not too bad. And the light was pretty freaking interesting. Is it worth it? That's up to you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.